1, 2, 3, crazy. 1, 2, 3, mental. It's close. 1, 2, 3, Green Mile. Period. Oh. Now you can cue the theme song.
Say love me, 'cause it's me. Tales of a free ass spirit, I'm just me. I'm just me, 'cause it's me. Tales of a free ass spirit, I'm just me. I'm just me, 'cause it's me. Tales of a free ass spirit, I'm just me. I'm just me.
Hello, y'all. Welcome back. I'm Darnella Jean, and this is 𝙲'𝚃𝚃, Tales of a Free Spirit. This is us kind of weaning off of the last couple of weeks because literally, when I tell you, I think I've been drinking every day because I don't know, I feel so loved. Everybody be wanting to turn me up, get effed up. I wasn't even trying to get effed up for real. I wasn't Shay for real.
I thought this was a podcast about telling the truth.
I am telling the truth. I mean, I did, but it wasn't like, oh, I want to get effed up. I was never just saying those things. Anyway, Shay, so we're drinking Tyra. TV. So I already been kind of sipping mine because you already know how I do. Okay, and Shay, here's yours. But anyways, I really wanted to tell you guys about my whole extravagant weekend because I haven't seen you guys since December 1st when I had my brother and my best friend up here and they did the whole little setup, or she did the whole little setup, and my brother was here cutting up for y'all. So I need to tell you guys everything that happened this week. Well, you also can go on TikTok and watch the thing, but I need production to go on my TikTok and fix it because I don't know why the audio is not on there, but I don't know what to do. So production has to fix that. But there is, like, Shay did do like a little video of the whole weekend because every day was something to do. So Monday we went to karaoke. And I heard y'all was talking trash.
They was.
Tuesday we did. What did we do Tuesday? Oh, she took me to this really fancy schmancy restaurant called 𝙲'𝚃𝚃. It's Italian, really nice. I can't wait to go back. Their pasta was chef's kiss. It was really nice, and I felt like a princess. It was snowing, I had a blue dress on. We were just cute, and I think people that thought we were celebrities because they kept looking at us. It was so funny. Wednesday I went to work, but Wednesday was also Lenisha's birthday. So we all went to the Moose again and turned Nisha for her birthday. I ended up going to work that night. Thursday I slept because I hadn't been sleeping. Friday we went out. Saturday we went out. Sunday we went out. If y'all want to see in details what I did, go on my TikTok, go on my Facebook, go on my YouTube, go everywhere and search me up there and say 𝙲'𝚃𝚃 Fly Free because I just don't feel like talking about it no more. Just know I had a very good time and my best friend picked out everything. And we also saw Wicked. Number 2. Only thing I didn't like is that I just wanted to sing with them. I didn't realize like how much frustrating it would be for me not to know all the words singing wise, but it was good. It was okay. I mean, of course it wasn't like the first one, but it was definitely worth the watch. It was good. I liked how they ended it. I like how it ended. Did you like how it ended?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did too. I thought that it was gonna be like them kind of beefed out, but they weren't. So, at least to the viewers, I don't know, but I thought it was cute. I liked it. Yeah, and then Sunday, me, Shay, and Nene went out. We met Nene's birthday twin. That was hilarious. I want to show you guys all the gifts that my best friend got me for my birthday. So this is a necklace that she got me. It's the acronym Tales of a Free Spirit, T.O.A.F.S. She also got me this ring. We have matching rings. This is the second ring that we have together. Well, it's a few of us that has the infinity ring, but she and I just have the semicolon because, of course, oh wait, it's not on there, but The Stay Live V has like a little semicolon and it means something like going through some shit and getting through some shit. But basically, her story is not over, stuff like that. So we were originally going to get tattoos. We're still going to get the tattoos. But she got the semicolon rings, so we got those. And then she also got me this glass, this mug, merch, everything, okay? Stay Live V, Tales of a Free Spirit. See the semicolons on the glass. And then she also got me this awesome, absolutely adorable bag. It's Stay Live V, Tales of a Free Spirit. Isn't this so cute? My best friend is so thoughtful. She keeps saying, I listen to you. She don't think I listen to her.
She don't.
And then I got this awesome card with a note that I don't want to read out loud, but it was a personalized note because you know she's a writer. And so the card says, it's written in stars. It says bitch in stars, but below it says, on the day you were born, the stars were perfectly aligned, and it's aligned to bitch. That's funny. And then she wrote, it's in the stars, love you to Jean, happy birthday, bitch, touche. And that's the personalized notes. Okay, I'll read a little bit. I'm just gonna read the first line. Happy birthday, baby! That's all I'm reading because she got me fucked up. Call me the heck. She also got me this journal, Look to the Stars. Because, I mean, if you know me, you know I love anything above. And so it's just a journal, but there's pages that has like quotes. So here's one that says, when I look up in the universe, I know I'm small, but I'm also big. I'm big because I'm connected to the universe, and the universe is connected to me, which I really do believe that. So it's so cool. So it's that. And then I'm thinking about recording my dreams in this one because y'all already know I'm on some ascension. You know, I'm trying to activate. So part of that journey is I need to start recording my dreams. She got me this photo album. So cute. So the picture is what really, I think, I teared up a little bit. So the photo album says family, friends, and love. And the very first picture, so okay, see, I know y'all probably don't know, but my aunt, Dorothea, the one I named after my TT, she was sick or whatever. And, she had cancer. And so I came home to just pretty much be with her and just, you know, just be closer to like my TT. And I have a great aunt who's like in her 70s, and just to be closer to this side of the family. Everybody else that I know is in Texas or Florida. Anyway, so the picture that I took of her, of that, I think my brother or somebody else took of us, she was in the hospital, and she's always been like a jewelry person, and I've always been a jewelry person because I wanted to be her so bad when I was a kid. So I think she was just so cool. She always had all the cool piercings, all the jewelry, all the tattoos. She was just fly, just so fly. So I always just wanted to be just like her. So I definitely started wearing jewelry because of her. And so I took a picture of like my rings, her bracelets, and this is the picture. I honestly forgot about this picture for good reason because it's very emotional. But yeah, when I seen it, I just started crying. Like, I couldn't believe it. Oh my God. And look, the time is 2:10, 2 plus 10, 2, 3, 2. Okay, sorry. Numerology shit. But yeah, so it was definitely, it made me cry. It made me tear up a little bit. And then this is me and her at my cousin Boom's funeral. This is my TT and my two sisters and my cousin Darnell. And then this is my TT, my mom in the red, the lady in red. She's so pretty. And then my TT Carolyn, and then my gramps. So they're all, what's the word? They've all transcended. But my mom is still with us, so they're crazy. But so yeah, these are just a whole bunch of family photos. And then yeah, this is such a cool present. I just can't believe she did this. And then of course she got us up in here all up and through. I'm like, Shay, how did you even get these pictures? We just took these all yesterday. Like, when did you even have time to do this? I'm with you 24/7. This is probably my favorite gift, I think. But yep, so she also got me a keychain that has some stones on it, but the keychain's in my room. I forgot about to bring that one out. And she threw me a freaking surprise party that I had no clue about.
Yes.
So between Brandon and Sean and Shay, I had 2 parties. So that was just, I just felt the love. Like, I be forgetting because, you know, I lived in Texas for the last 12 years. And it's not like when I come home, I see everybody. So it was just nice to feel like I still have friends. And I still, like, people still, you know, rock with me. It just was nice. Like, I really had a really good time. It was definitely a week to remember. My best friend does too much, did too much, and she outdid herself. And I'm copying her for her birthday. Everything she did for me, I'm doing for her. I can't even think of shit like that. But okay, so moving on. So I watched Baddies, y'all. Okay, this is my take on it. I wasn't even gonna tell Shay about it because she ain't watch it, but it slipped out. I personally think that everybody on that show is on some kind of drug. I really do. I feel like all the arguments, all the fights, they're drug induced or liquor induced, but mostly drug induced because cocaine is a hell of a drug, I think. I don't know. 𝙲'𝚃, she's like my favorite, but I'm starting to not really like her. But I think it's because she was like lit. Like, she was just crying, spazzing out. Krishan actually looked normal on the show, on this past episode, which says a lot. Summer was tripping. Summer was getting into it with everybody. I did kind of like how she wasn't like backing down from 𝙲'𝚃. Like, she knew 𝙲'𝚃 was beating her up, all that, and she didn't care. I kind of like that. Like, yeah, I don't care. Beat my ass again. I'm not shutting. Like, she just didn't care. So that was kind of entertaining. What else? Biggie was still on there looking like Biggie. She be dressing cute, but it just don't go with her. Like, her voice don't match her. It just don't go. But she was cute on there. I still hate Rolling. That's never gonna change. Anna, that's my girl. That's never gonna change. She's funny. She was fighting. Gretchen was on there. They fought. It was just a lot of fighting on there. Like, they didn't even go. They was like, fuck it. We're just going to meet up in the middle and everybody fight. That's pretty much what it was. Only time they didn't fight was when Scotty, I guess, announced her pregnancy. She secured the bag. Let me tell Scotty, bitch, you are my friend. I am so proud of her. Like, because you're getting burnt. You're getting beat on. Your dog's getting beat on. You're getting basically, you know, tossed around in the beginning, and you stood by this man, and now he got you pregnant. He's a billionaire. Girl, I could never. So I'm just so proud of her because I could never, you know. That was a lot that she's endured and currently is enduring because he just looks like he has little man syndrome, but he's a billionaire. So I don't know. Shout out to you, girl. For real. I'm so happy for her. Like, secure the bag, honey. Because I don't care what nobody say. He is not likable, nor... He might be lovable, but he just gives, like... Oh, my God, I'm a billionaire. I'm in power. I can abuse it. That's what it gives to me. So, I feel like, yeah. And God, he was like, abuse me? I want to go to Italy. Okay? So, that's the only time they didn't fight was when she announced her pregnancy. Tinka's annoying. I don't know why Tinka's on there. I honestly don't. Girl, you just had a baby. I don't know. Tinka's annoying. I don't like her. I don't really like any of them. I really don't. I don't think the only person I think I like is Tommy. Nobody can ever make me hate Tommy. Ever. And I don't know. Everybody else I don't care for. In all their confessionals, this is how they were all sounding in the confessionals. Scotty, you're no longer Scotty with the body. You're Scotty with the baby. Like, what the fuck? Here's Tinka. Scotty, you sneaky girl. You sneaky Baddies, Daddy. Congratulations. Congratulations. What? Oh, it was so cringy. All their confessionals was just so dramatic. I'm like, so did they tell him to talk like that? I don't know. I don't think I can watch the more of this show. It's so annoying. Like, I don't like it. But I don't know. Apparently, Scotty's having her own TV show. When I say this bitch is securing her bag, she's securing her bag. But yeah, so I don't know. The show is they're just fighting a lot. Summer and Lex and Dolly, they're no longer, I guess last season they were like the big three or something. You know what? Who I need to have on here? My brother. He faithfully watches this show, so he can explain all this bullshit. I just watched the first 2 episodes. I didn't finish the last season. I don't care. But I just was watching it because I wouldn't mind seeing a little bit of fighting. And plus, I love Tasiki. I don't really know no more. But yeah, they were just all fighting. Next week, it's supposed to be some other stuff going down. I don't know. I might watch it. I might not. Who cares? It's just giving fake, phony storylines. And I don't know. They need to bring back Flavor of Love, them days. They need to bring back the old school Bad Girls Club, like when it was still kind of real, you know? But I digress. So, Tyra Banks. Okay, so she's cute right now. She's the Sagittarius. She's my fellow Sag. So Tyra was in Australia. I think it was Australia or Austria. I don't know, one of them places. And she was promoting her dry ice cream and I think a song. And so what Tyra said, because now she's doing, to me, it looks like she's doing damage control. Personally, telling you, man, cocaine be a hell of a drug. But I think she's that person. I think she's doing damage control. But anyway, so she was doing an interview and they asked her about it. And she was like, well, yeah, you know, because I wasn't supposed to. So what I originally was supposed to do was go to the club. It was like a drag show type of thing going on. And she was like, what I was originally supposed to do was I was just supposed to sit behind the DJ booth. I wasn't supposed to come from behind the DJ booth. I was just supposed to play my song, kind of sing along to it, but not really. Like, they didn't really want me to do too much. Like, she couldn't, you know, she just had to stay behind the DJ booth. So her words, she was like, so I'm playing the song and it was just the love, the vibe. I just felt so good and connected with the people that I had to get from behind that booth and just sing and dance. And even though I was off pitch, I just felt the love. No, girl, you felt them drugs in your system. I don't care. That bitch was hot. That bitch was on something. She just looks crazy. I don't know if it was a yellow hat and that hair.
The sweat.
All of that, but it just looked, and it the clip that I saw, they're recording their facial reactions to her ranting about Santa Claus. So Santa Claus coming down your chimney, not to eat your cookies, but to and drink your milk to do. I don't even know. But basically, she's saying that it wasn't drug induced or liquor induced. It was, the vibration of the room, the energy, the people. Y'all know exactly what you're talking about. I get it. But sis, you was not sober in any. No, she wasn't sober. But it was funny to watch. And she is sad, so I just feel like I get it. Like, when you know you having fun, you at a drag show, it's lit. You know, you probably done did a bump or two, smoked a joint, drank some liquor, you feeling yourself. So, that's cool. But sis, where's your friends? Like, I would have cut the mic off. I would have done something. Like, I'm not feeling like Shay be up there doing too much.
I have no words.
Exactly, because I'm cutting her mic off. I am.
But you're going to be right up there with me.
Then I'm going to cut our mics off. I am going to be right there with you. I am. I be lit. It'd be so much fun. That's why I said I feel it when she's saying it was just the energy. But no, she's too big of a person to even if it wasn't Alleged. All this is alleged, even from when I talk about the baddies. Everything's alleged, okay? Everything. I forget. Where's my bell? I don't even have my bell. Everything's alleged. But even if she wasn't like allegedly, drug or liquor induced, like, you just looked crazy. And we're like, you're too big of a like person. But maybe she got what she wanted because she was trying to promote stuff. So maybe, I feel like the new thing nowadays is to do crazy shit to get more recognition. So maybe she did that on purpose. But I don't think so. I think that she was just in the moment feeling herself, loving life, not giving a F-U-C-K. And I think she just went overboard with it. And once she started, she couldn't stop. But girl, I still love you, T. It was just, happy birthday, girl. Is this a minute? Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about before we move on to the questions is Zoe, y'all. IAmZoe, Zoe, I don't know what type of dances he does, but he's a PDF file. Whoever came up with that, I love it. I love that little term. It's so funny. But so I was looking at the clips because like they're all resurfacing, so I wanted to like see for myself. I'm not saying he's like a PDF file. He belongs in there with them. But, he probably should be on the registry list. I don't know. I think what made me uncomfortable was when I saw the video of him. He was like on live with a kid. And he asked the kid how old he was. And the kid said he was 15. And Zoe proceeded to be like, oh, you got some nice lips. You be eating pussy? That was enough to make me uncomfortable. So I just, if you felt that comfortable to say that, like on live in front of like people that are following you, what the F do you be saying in your messages? See, I want to know.
Because the internet was egging him on. I told you when he was arguing with that girl, they was all in messages.
Telling him and telling the girl to shut the hell up. That's crazy. But it's like, I feel like, I don't know, it's because I'm getting older. But there's a lot of people, and not even just men, like women too, that love, I heard a little birdie told me that Jada Pinkett had sex with one of the crisscross boys. Jump, when she was like in her 20s and he was like 12, 13. So I feel like, and I love Jada. But I'm just saying, I say that to say, like, it seems like there's a lot of, like, men and women who don't mind, who like having sex with, like, people that are not even, like, mature. But I was telling Shay this earlier. I was like, Zoe, well, Shay first said, what'd you say? He give that or something?
He give, like, kid, like, if I didn't know who he was, I would thought he was young. Yeah,
and I was like, and I agreed. It was like, yeah, like he don't really, like he has a mind of like a 15-year-old. Like he's just childish. Like he don't, like I can't see him being in a grown person or an adult with somebody his age because he's so like kind of young-minded in a sense. Like how predators be.
Somehow he compatible with down low men.
Like how?
Who says that?
How are you compatible with down low men? But maybe because it's a PDF file. Alleged. Because why you talking about I'm finna sue? How you finna sue when you online saying that a 15-year-old... I don't even want to repeat it no more because I just don't know.
That's crazy.
But
some Zoe.
I did like Zoe, but I liked him because he was a train wreck. Like, we used to watch his stuff. He used to be crashing out over the dumbest stuff. Like, we liked him because he was...
His stories.
Yeah, like, he was funny. But, Zoe, you like baby pink. Yeah, women predators too. But, not me. I don't like no young people. So, y'all have to worry about me. I don't even mess with nobody that's in their 20s, okay? You gotta be 36 and up. 34 and up. Okay, 30 and up. Let's move on to our cool Q and the Q questions. When's the last time you forgave yourself for something? Do I ever really forgive myself, or do I just try to suppress it? Okay, let me think, bro. Because there's 3 things off bat, like literally, and I don't think I've forgiven myself for each of those things. That I forgave myself for. Dang it, I don't even want to tell y'all either of the 3. Okay, I can tell you one, but no. No. I'm not there yet. Alright. What's something I've forgiven myself for? I don't really do anything that I'm like, I mean, I do clearly, but those things that I like probably should forgive myself for, I'm still working on it. Like, I'm getting there. I'm working on forgiving myself for allowing myself to become dependent on certain substances. I'm working on forgiving myself for that. And like the actions that follow that. So yeah, I'm working on that. I'm not really like, just like, oh my God, I hate myself anymore. But that's definitely something I'm working on. The other 2, oh my God. But that one, I think that's probably the one that I'm like, every day is getting easier for me to look at myself in that light and be like, okay. Because it's not like I was just out here sucking dick for money or nothing, but it was just, I overindulged. And yeah, I overindulged. So now we're going to do the Into the Stars, right? Okay, so my Into the Stars segment. So because this is a Sagittarius month, my birthday month, my family, my friends' birthday month, I wanted to just talk about a few little did you knows about Sagittarius. So, and I'm also going to talk about something in numerology. But first, I want to talk about the Sagittarius constellation. Now, what is a constellation, you might ask? It's a recognizable pattern of stars astronomers use as its cosmic address system. Many cultures also use them for navigation, seasons, and myths. Sagittarius is the largest constellation in the South Hemisphere, the 15th largest constellation overall, which means we're not like super big, but we don't need to overcompensate for anything. We're big enough, okay? Sagittarius was first recorded in the 2nd century by the Greek astronomer Ptolemy. Y'all know I'm not good with words, and I can't even read my own handwriting because these is old ass notes. But yeah, he's the Greek astronomer. It's Latin. Oh, so the word Sagittarius, I'm just gonna read it from my phone, guys. So it's the word Sagittarius is Latin for archer. So the brightest stars form a pattern called a teapot, and 3 of those stars form the archer's bow. I did not write down I probably did write down 3 brightest stars, but not on the notes that I have, maybe on the ones that got deleted. But you guys can look up the brightest stars. You can look up the bow, how the bow is formed by those 3 brightest stars and what those 3 stars represent. It's really freaking cool. The sun in Sagittarius starts from November 22nd to December 21st. There is no such thing as a cusp. I wanted to just kind of say that because a lot of people say, oh, I'm on the cusp. It's kind of not a thing, says astronomers. But there are degrees. So like you can be 48 degrees in Sagittarius and like 52 degrees in fucking Capricorn or something like that. But there's no such thing as a cusp. Also, there's a thing going on where I read that technically the sun does not start in the Sagittarius constellation until December 18th, but that's a whole nother subject for a whole nother day, because that would mean that I'm no longer a Sagittarius, and I just refuse to believe that because I'm a Sagittarius. And then it also has to play in the fact that if you're saying there's 13 or however many more constellations, that throws off the whole everything. So I'm just not ready to travel down that path yet. So, well, maybe in the future, but I'm just not ready for all that. Just too much. I'm still learning, okay? I ain't trying to step into a whole nother atmosphere of, no, I'm not going to do it. Plus, I don't fucking believe it. Also, because I am 36 and I'm into numerology, I wanted to talk a little bit about the number 9, because 3 + 6 = 9. So I wanted to just talk about, because also I feel like this is like going to be my year. And when I was looking up 9 and the number 9 and all those things, it just gave like, And one psychic already told me some shit, and then Shay's psychic told me some stuff too, but she didn't tell me verbatim. But yes, I just feel like it's just my year. But anyway, so 9 is a number of fulfillment. Hence, like, every 90 days a season changes. You know, there's a new baby born after 9 months. Like 9 is like the ending of a new cycle, or starting of something new. It's like you're reaching another phase of your life, which is how I feel turning 36. So 9 is a number of fulfillment. Wisdom, self-examination, enlightenment, and higher consciousness are all qualities associated with that number. 9 is also connected to one's higher purpose and ultimate life mission. This number encourages us to take a bird's eye view of our lives. And this resonates with me because I feel like I'm shedding like an old version of myself. Like I do believe in my first 35 years of my life, of course, I've evolved and I've changed and I've grown and I've learned and I've lost and I've hated and I love. But something about me, and it's dope, just something about me being here, and just everything is just different. And my mindset is different. I feel like I'm getting to the point where I'm having tunnel vision, and I'm understanding what I need to do to get to that next level and to be successful. And I'm just certain things that didn't matter to me before matter to me now, or certain things that I was just like, oh my God, I'm obsessed with that. It just seems so minuscule, So I just think like with me hitting 36, it's just like something's clicking. I don't know if it's a midlife crisis or what, but I am definitely happy and I'm proud, and I just can't wait to see what this trip around the sun takes me, because I just know it's going to be fucking awesome. And I can't wait to do it with my friends. I can't wait to see my friends and my family just fucking elevate and grow. And I'm just excited for everybody in my life that I truly unconditionally love. Yeah, so that's why I decided to talk about 36 hits the number 9. This is a part of the podcast for 𝚑 Tale a Tale. Okay, so this one is pretty recent. This is going to be a time where what did I do? Did I get her out of a ticket? I don't know what I did, but I got her out of trouble. Oh, I got her from getting her car towed. Her name starts with an S. Look at that. Samantha. Okay. So anyway, so this happened a few months ago. This is right before I moved back home to Minnesota. So I'm in Texas, guys. I need you guys to understand I was in Texas when this happened, okay? Don't come for me. So me and Shay and Samantha, we all on the phone, whatever, watching movies, kicking it, vibing, woo. And Samantha, did she get pulled over while we was on the phone? So Samantha's ass gets pulled over. And Samantha and Shay are in Minnesota. I'm in Texas. I just need you guys to understand that, okay? So she gets pulled over, and the cop was actually pretty cool with her. I remember him being like, oh, well, I won't tow your car, but you definitely can't drive off with this motherfucker. Like, you got to get somebody to get your car. So Samantha's like, okay, I'm gonna call somebody. Just give me a second. So the cop like, cool. I'll wait. Like, that's cool. As long as somebody comes get this motherfucker. So Samantha on the phone, I was like, what the fuck are we doing? Like, she didn't know what to do. So we're just all contemplating. I'm like, Samantha, you're just like, I don't know.
She told him that she was calling her mom or her sister.
Yeah, but that wasn't the truth. Like, it was the truth, but It wasn't the truth. So, but he was cool. Like, he was, falling for all her stalls. So me and Shay's on the phone. So I don't know what. I'm pretty sure I got this from a movie. I don't know what possessed me. But I'm like, bitch, where you at? Like, so we got our location. So what I did was I looked up on Zillow the closest residential area that has, like, it was a house that was available, like, on Zillow. It wasn't like somebody's real home. I'm not that stupid. So I found a house that was on Zillow, and it was super close to where Samantha originally got pulled over at, right? So I end up calling. I'm in Texas doing this, guys, so it's out of y'all's jurisdiction. But I call a non-emergency number because I'm not dumb enough to call 911 because they trace your calls automatically, and I didn't want it to be a big ass thing. So I called a non-emergency number from Texas to Minnesota. I called their number, and so this lady answers. So I'm like, yeah, did I say I called my friend?
No, you said you was on the phone with your friend.
Yeah.
She had just got home.
Yeah, I was on the phone with my friend. She just got home, and I heard a glass break, and I heard her scream. I don't know what's going on, and she just hung up the phone, and she won't answer. So the lady's jotting it down. She's like, what's her name? I was like, Jennifer or something. Like, I didn't even have the name prepared. So I'm like, Jennifer Smith or something. She's like, okay. And, what's the address? I gave her the address to the Zillow, the house that I found on Zillow. So as I'm saying this, right, I guess she must have been radioing to all nearby police. So Samantha heard the radio saying, I need y'all to drop everything. Craig's in trouble, go quick. Like, they was basically telling the cop, like, I need all nearby officers to head to this one location because it's a possible break-in or something. So we call Samantha back. She already called. She's moving. And so she's like, yeah, he just told me he had a guy. So then Shay like, bitch, DJ. Samantha didn't even know we did that. So when we get back on the phone with her, because we try to see if it worked. So we got back on the phone with her. Samantha like, I'm gone. So then she like, oh my God, he just told me that I could go. So then Shay like, DJ, he literally.
No, he didn't tell her she could go. He said, all right, stay here, wait for your people to come type shit.
Yeah, basically like, I trust you that you're going to have. But he had to
have no choice but to leave her there.
Yeah, because it was bigger fish to fry.
Right.
So then we telling Samantha what we did. So Samantha like, oh my God, I heard the call. His radio. We gotta go to this house. Oh my God, y'all. And so Shay was like, bitch, you did too much. She said I was outdid. She said I overly did it. But I didn't know. I needed to make it seem believable. Like, I needed them to be like, we gotta go over here and get her. And it works. Like, then shit like, is they probably mobbed over there?
I know they did.
Yeah, because if it was a radio in.
Yeah. I need all units to Zillow.
Yeah, all units to Samantha was like in a not an urban area. It was very residential, very demure. So, and the house was nice. It wasn't like a house like in the hood. So But I didn't know. And she's like, why would you say her to scream? I don't know. It just felt right. Like, I had to make it seem like it was a break-in or something. Like, you
heard, who are you? No, you said you heard the glass break. Then you was like, I heard somebody say, I heard her say, who are you? Or something. And she starts figuring out something in the phone.
Like, why would you say her? She ain't scared herself. She hanging up like, I'm not in it. I'm picking up. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I was like paranoid for like 20 minutes. I'm like looking out my window, like, are they gonna like come? Because even though it's a non-emergency number, I guess the call sounded like an emergency, too much of an emergency. Because they were like, I'm pretty sure they was like, well, who the hell, like, who made the call? Like, you know, because it wasn't a house that was, people wasn't there. It was on listing. It wasn't like just taken. So I'm pretty sure they went there and was looking through all the windows. Yeah. That was me!
Come on, police, open up.
Ain't nobody done.
Jennifer.
Right, Jennifer, you okay? But I got her out of her ticket. She got her.
The cop was like, damn it. They got me.
Probably not.
I would have instantly
Me too. I'd have been like, oh, this hoe trying to get me out of this. She got out of the ticket. She didn't get her car towed. Because he was cool, but he was definitely going to tow her shit.
He was literally sitting there for however long she was there for like 20-something minutes.
Yeah, before I was like, let me try something. Because Samantha, we kept hanging up with her because she was like calling other people and just trying to figure it out, whatever. So one of the times when we hung up is when I was like, let me try something. So we figured out her location. I found a house and I just called the non-emergency line. And yeah, that shit works. I don't have a quote, but I do feel like I want to say thank you to me. I want to say that I am proud of myself, even when I don't feel like I'm doing enough. I understand that that's a negative thought, and I try my hardest to rewire my brain. And whenever a negative thought comes in my head that it's not aligned with what my sole purpose is, I think of a positive thought for at least 17 seconds. 1 + 7 is 8, 8's infinity. Okay, I meant to numbers, bitch. I meant to numbers. So yes, I am trying. I have a few setbacks here and there because I'm still, you know. But that's I'm human. I'm not an alien, unfortunately. But yeah, I just want to thank myself, and I'm happy, and yeah, that's all I got. Shout out to the kid, cause bitch, at the end of the day, I'm in my own shoes and I'm doing it. Like, yes, I have a lot of help. Yes, I have a lot of support, but I have to want to do it. Like, I have to want to do shit. So it's like, ultimately, I can get all the help from my sisters, from my mom, from my friends. But if Darnella Jean doesn't want to seek change and does not want to be a better person and evolve, then it's not going to fucking happen no matter how many times people try to help me. So I just want to take a shout out to thank Darnella, thank myself, because I don't think I do that enough. Not enough for me, That's all I got, y'all. But until next week, I love you. I live for you. Thank you guys for watching. And yeah, I'll see you guys next week. Bye.